Well, howdy, folks. How you doing? How am I doing? I'm good. I'm great. I could be better, but I'm in the championship. Again. Against Marissa. Again. Right? Back-to-back years of being in the championship against the cat with stripes. So here we go. This is what we've all been waiting for, right? The helmet of glory that looks like Bobby Boucher wore it in the Bourbon Bowl over here. Remember when Bobby Boucher came back and the Mud Dogs won the Bourbon Bowl? That's what this looks like, only better. I don't know if it's better than Bobby Boucher, though. That's pretty badass. I'm not going to put it on because I don't want to jinx it. It's already a little bit of a jinx. I'm making this to you in the middle of halftime. Just right at the beginning of the third quarter of the Jets and the Browns game. And Birdie Hall needs to chill the fuck out. That's all I got to say. God, slow down. So let's do a little recap of the season here. Year 6, right? So the playoffs consisted of the two losers, right? The not playoffs consisted of, I guess, right? Mom versus Emily. You guys were, Mr. and Mrs. Irrelevant over here. You guys can figure out who the Mr. is. But you guys were fighting for last place here, and I think that Mom ended up not getting last place, so congratulations. I would hope so. You spend 3 hours a day on fantasy. So I would hope that you don't lose the league entirely. But in the first round of the playoffs, it was going to be Marissa and VP playing each other, and fucking new guy playing dad. And then I had the 2 seed, and the juggernaut Lauren over there had the 1 seed, who was absolutely on a fucking terror. Okay, speaking of like on a terror, like Kane on Christmas Eve terror in Vegas, that kind of terror. You guys all saw his hair. Looked about like that. So that kind of terror. But what happened round 1, sorry, I got a little off topic there, happens. Round 1, Marissa squeaks by 143.45 to VP's 141.8. Now, all that VP needed, if you guys were watching it as very intently like I was, Jalen Hurts needed about 15 yards to get into field goal range, but he decided to pull out the old Uncle Rico, and I bet you I can throw a ball over that mountain there. Threw an interception. VP had Devonta Smith, and all he needed was, like I said, 2 points. So a 10-yard reception would have been 1 point for the reception, and 10 yards, 1 point, would have won, right? But nope, Jalen Hurts decided, yeah, cost you. Could cost all of us here, right? Because now she's on a terror. And fucking new guy pooped his pants over here, good. Barely made it into the playoffs. It was probably because Emily didn't set her fucking lineup. And new guy got in, and then he pooped his pants, and we just scooted him out. You're done. Now, let's move on to round 2 over here. The irrelevance, new guy, you got smoked again. You double pooped your pants. Dude, oh my God. Somebody get him some wet wipes. He went 85-77. This dude has lukewarm blood running through his veins. Not even putting up a fight over here. And then also on the Mr. and Mrs. Irrelevant over here. Mom, your team is hot right now. Good for you. What are we doing? It's not doing anything for you, but it is what it is. Not hot right now is the juggernaut himself. The 10-4 let me average like 165 points through the year, and then do what fucking new guy does and poop my pants, right? Marissa's team is getting hot at the best time, right? 211. Now, that's the second best score in the league, right? 221 was earlier this year by Shaboy. And then Uncle Jimmy's was like 204 or something like that. Now, his was pre-PPR, all of that, no double flex. So his is still probably the most impressive. 211, ridiculous. You almost beat him by 100 points. So another one, lukewarm water running through your veins, pooping your pants at the worst time, and Marissa getting hot at the right times. I mean, coach, take some notes, dude. Take some notes, right? Again, second place champion. Coach has been in the playoffs every single year. Every single year. He's taken 3 times has he taken second. 3 of them. Maybe 2. I don't know. always a bridesmaid over here. That's your new fucking team name over here. Not second place champion. No one likes a second place champion. Which, speaking of that, have you guys seen on the matchups that says championship, third place matchup, fifth place matchup, seventh place matchup? Why doesn't it just say fucking participation trophy over here? We all know what you mean. Come on. And then in the other matchup, again, really off topic, myself and Dad, I put up a 157.2, which is a very respectable number, but it's no 211. So I ended up taking it over Dad, who had 130. Again, not a terrible number, but just not enough to get you into the ship over here. So, like I said, I make this video as we're, you know, on the back half of the halftime here. Breece Hall's got 21.1 already. Chill the fuck out, right? Marissa is projected 169 already. 169. What? Chill out. Getting hot at all the right times over here. My projection, 154.1. Yes, a lot can happen. 15 points isn't a ton, but it's more than I fucking care for it to be, okay? That's all I gotta say. The third place matchup, no one cares. The fifth place matchup, no one really fucking cares. And the seventh place matchup, I don't give a fuck, okay? Sorry. A little vulgar this time, guys. I'm a little heated that I'm losing right now. So there's your recap. There's your recap. Happy Thursday. Happy hunting to one other person here, because the rest of you are losers and you don't get to hunt this. You get to do it another year. But I will say there is yet to be a dual champion in the league. There's yet to be that. So could we be adding another person to the helmet, a new name, a new human, or are we going to have first time El Double? We're going to have to fuck around and find out. T-Bone, out.